Welcome back, people. What a time to be alive. So much going on. So much. It's like, I can say this though. I feel like through, even though it's been chaotic, like the whole 2025, um, I feel like a lot of Americans, I could say at least, are kind of like comfortable. This is going to sound crazy. Comfortable in the chaos now. Like, we're comfortable expecting the unexpected. Uh, Yeah. So, with that being said, we're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. We flying over to France today. This is a French lawmaker asks U.S. to return Statue of Liberty. Woo. Okay. Original link in the description. Let's get to it. Here we go.
And now heading to Europe, a French politician is making waves by suggesting the U.S. should return the Statue of Liberty, claiming America no longer upholds its values. Raphael Glucksmann argues that President Donald Trump's policies undermine the very ideals of freedom and democracy that the statue symbolizes. His remarks have sparked a heated debate on both sides of the Atlantic, drawing a sharp response from the White House. So is this just political posturing, or does Gluckman's argument hold weight? And could Lady Liberty actually be heading back to France? Here's the story with more.
For nearly 140 years, the Statue of Liberty has stood as a symbol of freedom and democracy in New York Harbor. A gift from France in 1886, it has welcomed generations of immigrants to the United States. But now, one French politician claims America no longer deserves it. Raphael Glucksmann, a member of the European Parliament from France, is making headlines after calling on the US to return Lady Liberty. He argues that recent American policies have betrayed the values the statue represents. You see, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French people, marking the 100th anniversary of the American Declaration of Independence. Designed by sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, it was intended to symbolize the shared ideals of liberty and democracy between France and the United States. But in a fiery speech this weekend, Francis Glucksmann claimed that some Americans are now, quote-unquote, choosing to switch to the side of the tyrants.
Okay, so here's my thing. If they said some Americans are choosing to switch, or they're mad at some Americans, um, and there's a lot of Americans, does that mean you want to take it back over some Americans? But I mean, to each his own. I feel like even if that happens, I mean, it just symbolizes such a change in the world. Because me being from New York, specifically New York, Statue of Liberty, that's how we represent. When we do our emojis and we want people to know where we're from, Statue of Liberty. It's always been Statue of Liberty or that Empire State Building that truly represents. Unless you do a big apple or apple emoji. If it's not the apple, the Empire State Building, or the Statue of Liberty, then it ain't New York. So to take that away, I mean, Statue of Liberty has even been in our classic movies from, I believe it was like Ghostbuster, and when you look at Home Alone, Lost in New York, you see Statue, like it's just been such a big staple, and not just for New York, but for America in general. So that is a very shocking statement for a lot of people. Whew.
He also accused US President Donald Trump's administration of turning away from democratic principles. Glucksmann's message was clear. If the US won't stand for freedom, then Lady Liberty might be better off back in France.
Et nous allons dire aux Américains.
And we're going to tell the Americans who chose to tip over to the side of the tyrants, the Americans who fire researchers for showing scientific freedom. First, give us back the Statue of Liberty. We gave it to you as a gift, but apparently you despise it, so it will be fine here with us.
On vous en a fait cadeau.
Everybody.
But the White House wasn't having it. Press Secretary
People don't despise it, people do not. That's one thing. Well, I'll say this: I have seen some crazy. I don't want to say crazy because what's crazy nowadays, right? I've seen some what we call conspiracy theories of people saying like the Statue of Liberty, it's like a representation of Satan or Lucifer with the light bearer. I've heard something about I've just heard different things, some wild stuff that I'm thinking about. Like, yeah, let me not say what I've heard, but I've heard some wild things. So there's just all type of rumors about the Statue of Liberty. I tell you,
Caroline
TikTok is a crazy place,
Leavitt shot back, making it clear that the US has no plans to return the iconic sculpture. She also reminded France that America helped liberate them in both world wars.
My advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be...
She said, well, she said, let me hear that again. Hold on.
Low-level French politician would be...
Both world wars.
My advice to that unnamed low-level French politician...
Unnamed low-level French politician. Yeah, she definitely came in swinging. That's America's style though. America's style is gonna be more so like, really, they're gonna remind you of what Americans will remind you of what has been done in the past, and then the energy will be you want it, come and get it. That's how America plays. You want it, come and get it. But she's straight. I mean, coming for this guy's neck.
Them in both world wars.
My advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful to our great...
Ooh, that's American. That's the American way though. One thing about Americans, they're gonna come for your neck, throat, arms, legs, head. That's the American way. Americans, when they feel attacked, I mean, it's all gloves off.
Great country.
Wow.
The latest controversy has ignited one question in everyone's mind. Can France actually claim back the Statue of Liberty? The short answer is no. According to the United Nations Cultural Agency, UNESCO, the World Heritage Treasure is a US government property. So no, France can't just take it back. Meanwhile, Glucksmann has made a U-turn on his bizarre demand, clarifying he wasn't literally calling for the statue's removal. The French politician says his statement was intended as a wake-up call for the United States. The statue is yours, he posted online, but what it embodies belongs to everyone. It's worth noting that France does have a smaller version of Lady Liberty sitting on an island in the Seine River in Paris. And while the statue in America isn't going anywhere, the controversy highlights a bigger question. Could Trump's America live up to the ideals that the Statue of Liberty truly represents?
Do you think that Ukraine is at its weakest?
I can't agree with him feeling like, America has betrayed the values of Statue of Liberty if he and then say some Americans are shifting towards tyranny, because there's too many Americans to like. It's like a general statement, but at the same time, you're saying some American. It's not like a majority of Americans are just siding with Trump or the Trump administration.
Weakest position.
This war is not about Ukraine.
Do you believe that your president was insulted? Yes or no question? Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Diplomacy will work?
Yes,
Do you
it
think
will.
Russia will give up the territory if there is no ceasefire? Do you propose to keep fighting?
We are ready to resist.
Do you think there will be peace?
Many countries gave us 3 days.
President Trump said you don't have any cards.
We do not have another choice.
How do you keep fighting?
You are asking me once again the same question.
Because you've not answered my question.
We have enough capacities to keep fighting.
Yeah, he was getting frustrated. He definitely got frustrated there. We have enough capacities to keep fighting. She trying to figure out what y'all about to do. You know, you got Russia. I I don't know. Listen, as far as that, it definitely sounds and looks like the Statue of Liberty will be staying in New York, staying in America. But it's like there's a lot of people right now, a lot of politicians all over the board that are saying statements that are shocking to the masses. You have a lot of people just, I mean, examples are everywhere. Every day somebody's arguing or this is happening, that's happening. So I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time you guys will see me pulling up a video where I'm just reacting to a shocking statement said by somebody, whether that be in Russia, Ukraine, France, Canada, China. Who else knows where? Right? Like it's going down right now. Everybody's bumping heads, and there's a lot happening. But I got people who attack me. Who attack me for feeling like I'm not. Who attack me and Americans in general for feeling like we're not fighting. And we're not doing enough. And, it's like I don't know what you want me to say on that end because it's time will tell how things go down. If things really hit like on some, because everybody keeps saying it's like Nazi Hitler Nazi all that. If things really was to get like that, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling y'all right now, Americans ain't gonna go for that. Like I'm telling you right now, they ain't gonna go for no Nazi Germany 2.0. I'm telling you that. So yeah, I could keep thinking Americans is just soft or not fighting or trust me, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us, and to underestimate us, I know people keep getting through the media. They think we're all stupid and just everybody has their thoughts on us. Think we're this way, that way, but. All right, underestimate if you want, but I truly believe that we would have our own civil war again. Before if things were to get like that, we would have another civil war. For sure, because it's just too many people that's going to stand on business out here, and if y'all can't see that, if y'all don't know that, then y'all don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. People are people, and when I say people, the American people are changing their thought patterns every day. People are feeling, awakening every day. People are feeling like things, just they don't even want to be a part of politics. They just, like ready to ride out against whatever's wrong every day. Like, so no matter how it goes, I know it's going to work in our favor regardless. The people, because sometimes you got to get through hell to get to heaven. Well, seriously, you got to get through hell to get through heaven. And right now, we going through something. It's confusing for sure. It's a lot going on, but I know it's going to work out when it's all said and done. If y'all don't feel like it's going to work out, that's on y'all. I know it's going to work out. I know it's going to work out, but with that being said, y'all, original link in the description. Today my birthday, so I'm gonna go chill out, relax, and y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will be back with more soon. If you enjoyed this video, definitely don't hesitate to hit that like, that subscribe, or that notification bell. Much love to you all.